The election campaign has entered the home straight with the government just in front. The latest news poll backs up the 7 News Reachtel findings and puts the coalition ahead of Labor with the election on Saturday. But with just days to go, there's another dispute over changes to superannuation.
A pre-dawn, pre-poll push.
We're very committed to maintaining Medicare.
Bill Shorten asks Melbourne train travellers for a one-way ticket to the lodge.
Are you going to be the next Prime Minister of Australia?
That's my plan, brother. That is my plan.
But the present Prime Minister insists he's only just settling in.
I will be leading the government to the election in 2019 if I am returned as Prime Minister, leading the coalition on July the 2nd. You can note that down.
Pushing his message of stability as Labor changes tack on a big voter issue, superannuation.
There are lots of moving parts here.
The part Labor's now moving on, the $500,000 lifetime cap on after-tax contributions.
We've expressed grave concern about the retrospective nature.
Promising to find the same $500 million saving, but not saying how.
We want to sit down with the sector and work out the best way to proceed to raise the same amount of money.
So they'll backflip and take the savings, but then actually won't spell out the policy which delivers those savings and say, don't worry, we'll sort it all out later.
Today we try.
Malcolm Turnbull lost wife Lucy on a street walk, finding her buying presents in a toy shop.
And this is for Jack?
Yep.
As his former boss delivered this gift.
Anyway, I just don't fight anger and my sense is that the government will win.
That, as Newspoll comes into line with our 7 News Reachtel poll with the coalition ahead 51-49. Mr Turnbull driving home his final week's message in key words.
Consistency, leadership, security, stability.
Eager to reverse the government's apparent momentum, Bill Shorten today seized on reports by Fairfax and the ABC alleging massive corruption of the visa system, but may have jumped too soon.
This Liberal government has handed control of our visa system to criminals and crooks.
But the reports were dismissed by the Immigration Department as serious, erroneous allegations. And another headache for Mr Shorten. 7 News has learnt hundreds of Victorian volunteer firefighters plan to campaign against Labor around polling booths in key marginal seats on Saturday, ensuring that in the final days, the temperature
Casey's been a fantastic hospital.
is rising.
And Mark Riley is in Canberra for us tonight. Mark, the government seems very keen on keeping the final week debate firmly on the economy.
Well, yeah, and has a plan to do it, Mark. It zeroed right in on Labor's superannuation sidestep today, putting economic policy front and centre. And tomorrow, Scott Morrison will unveil the coalition's costings, ensuring Bill Shorten gets plenty of questions on taxing and spending as he delivers his final week address at the National Press Club around the same time. And then Malcolm Turnbull will keep the theme running on Thursday with his Press Club address. And there you have the better part of the final week, talking about exactly what the government wants to talk about, economic management. Mark.
OK, Mark.